Hi, we're here for the finale show at Supper Club, The Power in You. My name is Nigel Stanislaus, and tonight we're going to find the ultimate winner for the $10,000 prize, which includes a return ticket for 2 to New York City and a whole new wardrobe. Now, while the girls are getting ready, let's take a look at the girls' reunion yesterday with Natalie and clips from the previous episode.
My girls, we beat the town.
Along the way, our contestants have had to undergo a series of intense challenges. From impressing a star on a blind date, to racing across town on a crazy shopping trip, to talking to complete strangers into getting fabulous makeovers, to striking a pose and putting on a fabulous fashion show, and finally, rocked it out in a spectacular performance with Maybelline New York's ambassador, Sylvia Ratonel. But the ultimate challenge is in making the biggest transformation and winning the grand prize. I bet you can't wait to find out who the winner will be. The reunion was hosted at the presidential suite of the Swiss hotel, the Stamford, one of Southeast Asia's tallest and most luxurious hotels.
Hi girls!
Hello.
Welcome back. It's been a great 5 weeks journey and I've seen you girls grown so much. I'm really impressed how you look like today.
It's actually like a life-changing experience because a lot of my friends are saying, hey, you look so different, what have you been doing? So I was telling them, I learned to put on some makeup and that's why probably I look a little bit more different.
Has that changed anything about how you are as a person?
Yeah, I'm more confident.
From that 5 weeks that we learn, we actually learn our flaws, we get to know ourselves better in a way. And with the makeup, like Kaylin said, a lot of people say that we all do look better. Like from the first episode all the way to say, you guys, I think I prefer you guys looking better in the final result. It's in a way, it's bittersweet to actually see this coming to an end.
Yiming, how has the reaction been like from your friends and family?
For the voting part, because my friends have been trying to help me get votes.
Yes, so far I think your friends have been pretty supportive. I see that every week we see with the episode going up, we see, wow, Yuming is first, her friends are really supportive. Has anyone recognized you from the show? I mean, of course, apart from your friends and family, has anybody else that you have not spoken to for a while? It's like, hey, isn't that someone that I know?
Yeah, I think that was shopping. Then one of my primary school mates just tapped my shoulder and just say, are you like in the Maybelline show? I think I saw you. I just see your name like very familiar, but the face like very different. Yeah, that kind of thing. So I was like very shocked.
So you girls were living together in the apartment. Can you tell me how was it like sharing one apartment with 8 girls?
It's quite chaotic at times, especially in the mornings when everybody, we have late nights, so when everybody like suddenly wake up, we have to rush for time. It was chaotic. Most of the time it's really fun. Like we have at night, besides filming and everything, we have this group sitting down, just basically talking about everything under the sun, not only about makeup, but we also talk about our lives, about school, about work and everything. So it's really fun.
We'll look back at your entire journey so far, starting with your first challenge, which was a date with Nat Ho. Yiming, how was this experience going on a blind date for you?
Very nervous. So my etiquette was all over the place. Yeah, I mean like, but my friends were like, huh? But that's how you usually sit in real life. Yeah, I was like, yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay, shucks, where do I find my fault and how do I cross my feet and everything? But as much as it was nerve-wracking, it was fun. Yeah, because Neho is cute. I mean, all of you agree. Yeah.
And in episode 2, you all had to run all over town. However, some of the girls think that you didn't deserve to win. What do you think about that?
I felt that like everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so it's like I felt that I've already done my best, so I think I deserve to win.
Huda, what do you think?
For me, it's because that open race, I selected the teams. So when everybody, in a way, everybody had an equal chance to actually run, and to me, really, Sherry and Melissa really did well, and Shanshan and Kilin really did well too. The rest of the teams, we worked well, but these two teams, to me, really, the effort is seen. So when I heard that Shanshan won, I felt that it's a bit unfair to both of them because they really proved their best.
Then we'll come to that part about Melissa and Sherry. But you did know there was a penalty to why they didn't win the challenge. Though they did a good job at their whole challenge, but they did not follow the rules that were set in place. And as Nigel always says, rules are rules. So that was really something that the girls had to learn. We will talk about the next challenge. There was a twist to the challenge of that where you all had to do a makeover for me. So team 2, you had the advantage of selecting sexy or sweet look and to go first or to go second. So how did that strategy work out for you all?
Our strategy is basically have more time to actually decide on what colours to use. That's basically our strategy. That's why we chose second, so we can actually have a time.
Which team was the one that did the sexy look? It was horrible. And okay, the team that did it, tell me, why do you think you did so poorly?
I think because we didn't have enough time to prepare and to discuss. But I thought of it when I went back. We could have done a really red lipstick look. It's much easier than smoky eyes.
After that, I looked at your face and then I was, that didn't kind of look like what we expected. It looked like you got bashed up.
Yes, I remember Nigel's comment about tropical fish.
She looks more like a tropical fish than a sexy girl.
But I think you girls had fun, and I think the key thing is not one about planning. I think Sijie said that the key thing was doing a face chart. I think that helped. We talked about Little Miss Vogue Challenge, which I remember you girls had the most fun shopping at ProMod. Yuming, you want to tell me how was that experience like for you?
For me, it was awesome. Yeah. Even though we only had like 10 minutes in total to put the outfit together, and a little while to think of the poses, but the pose, as in like even though there were a lot of people watching, but I felt at ease in the display window. It was fun. It was my first time posing, being a mannequin. But to be honest, I have to thank my lucky stars. If I got like Maud or Sexy Kitten, I would probably just faint on the spot.
Huda, how was that like for you?
I had a mishap. My nail broke. I broke my nail.
Oh no!
I broke my middle fingernail, and it was throbbing painful. So while doing the makeup, I had one nail wrapped up in tissue and just doing it. So to me, it was really hard.
We were all very impressed with all you girls for that challenge, because given the time that you had and the amount of practice that you all had on doing your own makeup, you all have actually grown at that part to do better. You see more colors. I am very proud of you girls on how far you all have came. On your last challenge, you were put in teams and had to learn a dance move. Yuming, you want to share with us? How was that experience like for you?
My worst challenge. Because I freaked out when I saw that we were going to dance. I was like, oh no, shucks, dance. It was like my nemesis. I can't dance. So my friends saw the video, then they were like, okay, so you really cannot dance. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. They were like, okay, like it didn't look that bad. As in like, you could move your butt and everything. Then I was like, no, that's beside the point, because for the main dance, y'all didn't see the whole video, because I turned around and I lost control, I hit the ball. Yeah, but yeah, it wasn't on the video, so thankfully.
There was a moment where you kind of broke down. You'd like to share with us that experience of yours?
Actually, add a disclaimer. I think everyone else broke down at one point. It was just that like mine was a bit more public. Yeah. So I broke down because I was really stressed out, and there was kind of a little bit of tension between the two groups. There were actually two little cliques in the whole group. Yeah. And there was a bit of tension, and I felt demoralized from the previous day's challenge and everything. So yeah, I broke down. A little bit unprofessional of me, and I have since learned from it. Yeah.
Okay, at the end of the last episode, we heard there was a girl that didn't quite fit in. Anyone wants to share with us who you're talking about?
Actually, most people when they ask me, is it this girl? Then I was like, guessed, like just a guessed, and they're like, yeah, I think it's because I can't see her in the whole group. I was like, okay, but in a way after that, it's like first few days it was getting on every one of our nerves, but after that, when the cameras were off, we actually had a heart-to-heart talk, and it's in a way everything was clear.
Shan, how do you feel about it?
Actually, I didn't really realize, okay, that I was the certain someone. Okay, to be really honest, I didn't realize until like that night. I kind of felt something when we were having our personal interviews. I was with Sijie, so I was like trying. I don't know, like I just felt something was wrong. Then after that, I went back to the house, the apartment. Then I realized that everyone was gone. Like everyone disappeared. Like
Disappeared?
into someone else's room. And then I was like, and then I opened the door. And then I went in, and then I was like, am I like disturbing something or whatever? Then they were like, maybe you want to sit down and talk instead. We still got like a few days with each other, so I didn't want to like make the issue like a very big fuss or anything. So yeah, that was all.
In what way do you think you have transformed and grown?
I think I have become more mature and also less self-centered, because I was previously very self-centered. Yeah, and because living in a house, in an apartment with 7 other girls, it really forces you to put others' needs before yours, or else there will be conflicts. Yeah, and I was really trying to minimize the conflict level, seeing that everybody was actually in this together and everything. So yeah, we forged a sense of camaraderie rather than conflict.
I've learned to work with people of different characters, and try to like accommodate them, because it's also my first time staying with so many girls. So I've also made a lot of new friends, and especially Sherry, Debbie, Mel, because we were especially close. We sleep together in the same room, and it's really a very good experience.
I think what you said is quite valuable, because a Maybelline girl is one that is in tune with both external beauty as well as internal as well. Means it's really with how she brings out that confidence in her. So we as a brand, or Maybelline New York makeup brand, gives you the tools, and it's really for you how you use those tools to bring out that beauty in you. So it was great to see how that transformation has done for you girls, and how you have learned to stay together as a group, and how you have worked out your similarities as well as your differences. So that is really one of the other parts that we are looking for in a Maybelline girl. I really enjoyed our little catch-up session, and I'm very happy to see all of you here today, and I'm sure y'all can't wait for the finale party to see what other challenges is.
You mean there's more than one?
Oops. I'm sure you can't wait for the final party, and don't worry so much. It's really just, I think like how Shan said, it's really to enjoy yourself. So we'll see you soon. Okay.
Thank you.
For now, we'll be taking a quick break, but stay tuned for part 2, where we come back and of course announce the ultimate winner. Be right back.